Yo.
Oh, somebody's fishing here. Over here.
Wait, where?
Right behind you.
Oh. Yo, can you fish somewhere else, bro?
Yeah, man, I can get out of here.
Yeah, appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
All right, you trying to show the old man fucking what you got, huh? Man's been sitting there probably for 5 hours fishing. You just kicked him off his fucking spot.
I mean, we about to talk, bro. He can go fish somewhere else now, I'm saying.
All right, talk to me, little homie. What up? What up?
Bro. So, listen, dude. So, all right. So, I get a text message from Goma, right? And he like, yo, you should probably talk to Hutch. Like, he got something on in mind, right? I'm like, I bet, dude. So, I call out Hutch, and I'm like, yo, what's up, dude? And he ends up setting a meeting up at the casino, all right, on the casino road. So I go up there, and he like, bruh, I'm gonna put it this way. This motherfucker on some like hella dumb shit. I don't know if he don't know what is. Yeah, bruh. I don't even want to go any further in this, but like, you need to know about it, because it's gonna be a problem down the line. Now,
no, cook, bro, cook. I need to hear. Let me hear.
So I'm gonna summarize it like this. I think this motherfucker is so motherfucking bored with, like, you know, people be out of the city, you know, like they're on trips and shit like that. I think like he feeling not know what the fuck to do with his goddamn life. So he looking for like, I don't know, every excuse to like just, I don't know, stir some stupid shit. And I'm gonna throw it like this. All right, this dude go, I've been thinking about this for some time. I've been meaning to talk to you and like all this kind of stuff. I'm like, all right, like, what's the problem? So he lists out all kinds of shit that all based on like nothing. So I'm gonna go through the list. He goes, you never hang out with Chang Gang. You never called the boys. You ain't like doing this and that for Chang Gang. And I'm like, bro, this guy on some like dumb shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He like, bro, you got like a new morning crew. He go, who is this morning crew? And I'm like, what you talking about, bro? And he's like, yo, I heard from your boy Joe that you got an entire crew and shit like that. Now, you know Joe. You met Joe before?
Yeah, I boosted with them before, right?
Yeah. Maybe, probably. I
think I did an 8 boost with y'all, yeah.
Yeah. Like, so it like Joel and Moff. They're both my friend, right? And so this motherfucker in his head. So what happened is like, he must have got word like last Saturday, right? Nobody is around. I'm saying like nobody. So me and these dudes, right? Like, I ain't gonna sit with my dick up my hand. We go hit these flickers into the flicker, get some A-boost in, right? One day, bro. And this dude, because he heard this shit, thinking I'm running some kind of like underground group or something like that, and with this like thing, when it me, Moth, and literally any ragtag individual that I friend with, know what I'm saying? And he building up like I got this like completely different shit going on. And I'm like, and I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, there is no crew, you know what I mean? If anything,
is he trying to like state that you'd rather be doing shit with other people than your own crew? Is that what he's trying to say?
Yeah, it was kind of some shit like that. And I'm just like, bro, like even Joel, for example, I didn't even get to hang out for him for a week and a half while shit was going down. Like, these guys know, like, when it gang shit, I'm gonna dip in the middle of it. Like, I was doing,
for sure.
I was doing shit just now, like this, like, I don't know, like hour and a half ago. You gave the call, I didn't drop me off, I went through. You know what I mean? They know that, I know that, and even if it mean like in the evening they want to chill, like, gang come first. So I like hearing this shit, I'm just like, what the fuck? But like, I was impressed by it because I'm like, whatever, dude. He probably saw some shit. But he's like, no, I know you got a crew. I know you got one. I know you do flicker banks all the time. Bruh, what the fuck you on? Like, he weren't even here on Saturday. Fuck, he out of the last 4 days, like, well, not including yesterday, that like from yesterday, the 4 days prior to that, the motherfucker wasn't even around in the morning, so I don't know what the fuck he on about. And then he was also pressed that I talked to Lynx. And I'm like, he's like, you need to invite all the people to come down and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, I'm talking to Lynx on a friend level. And it's the same thing that Zolo did. I don't bring that up. Like, we don't, like, I ain't trying to call daddy. Like, you don't even fucking know him like that, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say these things to him. I'm just, like, hearing this out. And what else the fuck he say? He's like, bro, I know yesterday you were doing all these A-boosts and you never invite me and shit like that. And I'm like, bruh, I did, like, maybe a boost. But, and then he's coming off like I'm lying to his motherfucking face. And like everything I said, he's just like, no, I know what you were doing, dude. And I'm just like sitting here like none of these things happen. You know what I'm saying?
So what I'm understanding, see, I feel like I was in a similar situation with Ghost in the mornings. That originally I was like the early morning bird, and I would wake up and I had nobody to chill with. You just came with CG, and like you were here and there at the time. So like I had my morning crew, and I told like the one thing I told like the boys and I told Ghost, yo, we could do shit, we can have fun, we can have a lot of good times, but whenever it comes to gang shit, I said one day we'll probably be at war with one another. I said one day we'll probably be fucking fighting one another. I said, but whenever there's gang shit that goes down, like you're out of the picture and I drop you in a heartbeat, and he knows that, right? So I feel like you're in a similar situation that, bro, there's nothing wrong to have your own crew in the morning and do your shit with who you want to be with and who you want to hang around with. But when it comes down to gang shit, I mean, yeah, of course, you're right there. I mean, I was the same way. But what I'm trying to understand is Hutch more hurt that he thinks like you want to hang out with these people more than hang out with him?
Fuck that, dude. Like, this guy was on some hella dumb shit, bro. Like, I don't even want to speak to his ass kind of dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, it got to that type of level.
Well, because I walked away from that. Like, bro, let me ask you something. If someone telling you that what's happening in your life and telling you that they know shit that didn't happen, like, how are you gonna ever respect their ass? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I know you did 7 A boosts, bro. I'm like, no, that didn't happen. And you know what happened because I spent an entire day for 7 hours with a scuff fleeka bangs, bro. Like, my day was shit yesterday, and I may have gotten AA in. And first off, and he's like, no, but Joe told me you a crew. I'm like, yo, Joe is like a homie of mine, and like there's like motherfucking like 20 motherfuckers that like race and boost and like shit like that. And like if if he referring to that or like me and Moth or whatever, like it ain't even what it is, and just like agree to disagree. I'm like, disagree with what? Whose reality? You know what I mean? You can tell me that you feel a certain way and you want to hang out.
He feels like you're lying to him, but you're not lying to him. He's talking out his asshole right now. Is what you're trying to say. Okay.
And that's what was like pissing me off, because it's like, bro, if you ain't gonna believe me on like small shit and you're gonna tell me what's actually happening, like, bro, I can't, like, you know, and you're not with like you such a baby back bitch. You ain't telling me what the actual problem is. You know what I mean? The fuck, you're just gonna be. And apparently this shit been bottled up for days and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, pick up the phone. If you like, yo, what's going on? Like I feel a certain kind of way. We can work shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, yo, this is what happening. But if I got motherfucker just tell me I'm lying to her face and you like bottle them motherfucking things in and you're gonna say all kinds of stupid shit, fuck your feelings, bitch.
Yeah, so there's ways to go about it, right? You could go about it where you talk and he has his opinion, and then you could rebuttal and let him know how it really is. Or it could be that he's just putting full blame on you and telling you, no, this is what you're doing when you're not doing it. So I understand exactly where you're coming from.
Exactly.
I felt that way with Kay, and when I was like the whole thing with the fucking ghosting, like, yo, I just boosted with them. We might have robbed the house here or two, and that was it. That was the extent of our chilling, right? Kay's like, oh, you rather go do shit with them, and I get it. It's a hella frustrating when it's not the fucking truth. It's definitely frustrating as fuck.
And then he also, like, I don't know, like, I was trying to get him to like tell me, like, can you tell me like something that like actually in the realm of like motherfucking reality, and not like, yo, someone said this thing, it must be true. Because I'm also like, bro, so you tell me that because Joel said the word crew, like you can go and build like a mountain out of a molehill and say that it. Like, he's so in his head about some shit that he doesn't even know what fucking reality is. And like, I don't know, man. Like, like it just like triggered the fuck out of me, bro. Like, cause I'm just like, bro, this guy a motherfucking rat. He a motherfucking snake, and he had the motherfucking audacity after all this to start pressing me on what Gomer told me. Right? He's like, I know you were on the phone with Gomer. I'm like, Gomer didn't call me. He tested me. He's like, I saw him on the phone. He was on the phone with you. Vinny, he never called my... Gomer did not call me. He tested me and simply said, yo, you should talk to Hutch. That's all he said. And Hutch out here, because I don't think Hutch realized like how much of his stupid is so like obvious when he talked. That already knew that something was up the day before, because I don't know, like either bank scuff or whatever it was. He was trying to hit a fleeca that he couldn't, that we had an email for, right? And so he give me a phone call, and I'm just like trying to find out, like, yo, is it scub? Is it like something we gotta copy? Or like, yo, did you guys get an email? Like, it was like, you know, I was just like, yo, did you get an email? Whatever, like, what's going on with that? Because we got one. I wonder if we both got emails. That's all it was. And this motherfucker goes like, yo, Kay wants us to build up the gang rep, and we got to do things with only the gangs and no one else. Like, everyone else can go do their own thing and blah, 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 blah. And like, you know what? That snitch probably told us about the Fleeca Man and all these, like, this dude motherfucking like talking down, like from like 100, like as if I don't know how all this shit worked. And then adding a bunch of bullshit that ain't even true. Like motherfucking snitch telling us about gangbangs that are getting hit. Like,
so
bro,
what I'm understanding is that Hutch's defense right now is saying Kay states that we need to do things together as a gang to build up our...
I don't think that's his defense. I think this
but
motherfucker...
what he's trying to do is saying that you rather do shit with your so-called crew than your own gang. That's exactly where he's getting frustrated, and where he's like, he's believing things that are not fucking true at all, right? And I get where you're coming from. So have you brought this up to Kay at all, or no?
No, because I don't want to press dude, it's so fucking dumb.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't need hostility like with you and Hutch. Like, you're like, oh, I don't want to talk to the motherfucker. You don't want to do shit with him, right? So, I mean, I feel like...
I'm giving him space right now, right? Like, this guy...
When did this all go down, by the way?
Yeah, well, apparently for him, it been going down for like a minute. Know what I'm saying? So when Gomer first hit me up, I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck this is about. Maybe a price about like the Fleeca Bank or something like that. But he was saying like he been thinking about having a conversation for like so long. And what was, and like, he was throwing shit like that, things like, I don't know, like he was throwing things like, yo, I helped you get to the A boost, to A's and shit like that. And like, you know, you owe me kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like thinking to myself, bitch, you did like 5%, dude. You don't even know the beginning of how much it is. In the same way I owe all these other motherfuckers or anyone else you do shit with. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, like, and this is notwithstanding, Hutch the first person that we call when we got an A on deck. And he think we like harboring them or something, but he's so like out the loop in his own head that he don't understand that like we personally, like on like each person get like at best 2 A boosts. There's days where I get 0, but like why the fuck do I gotta like explain? Like it's like he's so in his head that it don't matter what the truth is. You know what I mean? So if I don't even know where to begin with him, you know what I mean? That I don't know.
Listen, we had this issue one time before with Curtis feeling out of the loop. He felt like nobody fucked with him. He felt like, you know, in a sense that we rather do things without him. And I feel like that's the way Hutch is feeling. But the problem with Hutch is like when he's dead set on something, it's very hard to talk him around it to get through to him that it's not the case.
Yeah.
I mean, you said you're letting him cool off. That's fine. But the thing that's bothering me is that you said that he said that he's been wanting to have this conversation with you for a while now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you feel like this is just... I mean, he brought up the whole Fleeca thing. Didn't the Fleeca like come out like last week?
No, they came out on like Friday or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And what's crazy is like he is so like full of himself that this motherfucker thinking like he OG, he moving
I
like
have
an
a question
OG.
for you.
You get?
Well, I woke up a little later today. I called Hutch because I needed him up north because the center dudes, whatever the case may be, we resolved that. Did he call you to do a bank?
He did not.
Okay.
Here's the thing too. Like, he's so in his head, he don't realize I do shit with other people in the gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what like kind of annoy me and make it so obvious to me. It's so like self-centered world that he living in. It like, bruh, I bring Carmela. I've been trying to get Carmela in banks, trying to get a Gomer in bank. You know, I'm doing shit with Arya. I'm doing thing with Parrot. Like, you know, I do with whoever the fuck around, and I'm looking out for the other homie. So for this fucking dude to come through and just say all this shit after all the shit we've done together, it's just like, bruh, no one means shit to you, bruh. You about your own life, and that's it. That's how I'm feeling right now.
We shouldn't have to feel that way though, right? Because at the end of the day, we are a gang, and I mean, obviously, there's gonna be tensions, there's gonna be issues, but we should resolve them, right? Because at the end of the day, we are family. So, I mean, if you cool down because Hutch was on some dumb shit, and if you think Hutch has to cool down,
yeah.
But I feel like maybe we can even get this resolved without even having to tell K about anything. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
to relieve the headaches
that's
on
the
K.
thing. Like, whatchamacallit, I already got a feel of it. Like, he has an idea of it. And, like, I don't know how else to say it. Is that I think they understand what dumb shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not going to press them with it because they don't need to get that. They're all this other... Bro, we got dumb drama that pop up now and then. You know what I mean? There's bigger thing that we got to deal with. Whether it's the coke, whether it's the warehousing, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And, like, if we got to be... I kind of that opinion. We can fix up shit on our own. No need to, like, you know, poison the rest of the tree. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question. Do you think it's at the point that with you and Hutch that say if we're in a gang shootout and like you and him were last standing and you asked him to help you, he would tell you basically like fuck off? He's worried.
I don't think it's that deep because I don't think he's stupid enough to do that. But like, it's just kind of like I said, like, I mean, I told him like this. I'm like, bruh, you know, you have a phone call. You have a phone, right? Like, I wake up in the morning. Most of the time, I'm doing my own shit for like an hour or two, unless like an A-boost come up. There's days where I go to a tsunami. I'm just doing my thing because I'm trying to wake up because I've been awake for 15 hours. Know what I'm saying? I mean, and like the only exception is like if someone needs some help with something or like there's something super pressing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the same with me. Like when I wake up, I want to just wake up, do my thing, get my day going, and then like, you know, once I'm good on that, let's do shit together. You know what I'm saying? And there shouldn't be an issue with that. That's what I don't understand.
I don't know.
Why do people make fucking issues of it? Like I
don't know. I mean,
just because I wake up and I'm just getting my day started and I'm doing my thing, running my routes, doing my shit, and then one of my boys might call me that and not in chain gang to go do something. I go do it. Oh, I'd rather go do that with somebody else than my own gang. No, that's not the case. They just randomly called me and I just fucking went to go do it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Like we live in our life in the city. Not everything and everything like people. That's exactly it. But the thing is, like, no one else feel like this way. You know, that's what's crazy. Like, Carmela do her thing. Paris do her thing. Everybody got their shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I guess, like, for some reason, this motherfucker think I his bitch or some shit like that. Because, like, he's like, yo, but we're the only guys around. I'm like, listen, Hutch, let's keep it a buck, bro. You want to wake up and you want to clack motherfuckers. All right? And sometimes I ain't looking to wake up like 30-minute awake, drinking coffee and start like clacking dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what he coming in for, and I don't got that, and I can't provide that. You're not providing that energy at that time of the day. I bro, trust me. Me and you are literally built the same. I mean, I'm a way taller than you. You know, I'm a lot older than you, but the mentality wise of waking up, just want to vibe out, chill out, not fucking worrying about everything else. Like shoot him up. I get that 100%. I just want to make sure shit's just good between y'all, and that's what we need to repair. You know what I mean?
I mean, like I said, it ain't good.
Let me call you right back, Rosa.
It ain't good because nothing was resolved, right?
Yeah.
Because it was the entire conversation was you lying about everything. I'm telling you what's actually happening, So I don't even know what his actual issue is, because every time I'd ask him, he'd just be like, because I'm trying to figure it out, right? Like I'm trying to figure out what the issue is exactly, right? Because if I don't know what it is, nothing can change. And he just like,
Let me call you right back.
He like, it like you ain't listening. And I'm like, agree to disagree. Agree to disagree about what, bro? Like that there was 7 A-boos, that they're like some kind of like I don't know, like shadow crew or some shit like that. Yeah, I got booster friends. Is that like that I boost with, right? Like they get a boost, we like share it around. Know what I'm saying? Like what you want me to do? You getting those phone calls? Where are your phone calls? That's my thing with Hutch. Where are your phone calls?
I'm gonna be real. I feel like there's a lot of baby bullshit going on that is not needed at all.
That's
I feel
exactly
like it's tit for tat. You don't, bro. This ain't even on some serious shit, and there should be no ill will feelings toward one another. I think it's a lot of baby shit that needs to just be resolved and cleared up, right? I mean, I don't know. I just feel like people get in their feelings at times. People feel a certain type of way. People think that nobody wants to fuck with them. People think that people rather do other things with other people. That ain't the fucking case. Bro, I'm the way you are. Yo, somebody calls me up while I'm just doing my thing, vibing out. I go do with it. It doesn't mean I don't want to do shit with my gang. It's just, yo, they call me. I'm going to do it. It's that fucking simple. And move on.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like that's what it brings down to is like, he wants to just roll every day. I wake up, get in his vehicle, we drive around and just do whatever the fuck. But like, I'm not on the same vibe with, we all on different vibes every day. You know what I mean? Like, and most people are good with that. Like you, like who the fuck, like, I don't know anybody else in the crew that feel like they're obligated to like, you know, if you guys are doing some shit, you do some shit. You know what I mean? Like if they're a crew popping over there, let them do the thing, you know? Like, you know, if someone give you a call, like that's the basic thing. Like he missing the phone call part, right? Like if he, I feel like he doesn't know that he can pick up a phone and be like, yo, do you want to hang out and do some shit? You know what I mean? And I don't know, bro. I mean, like
a lot
2
of
weeks
people
ago,
fail to
you know who
realize-
my crew would have been 2 weeks ago? It would have been the noodle crew. Cause why? Cause I hang out with the noodle guys, you know? Some of them now work at the mechanic shop. It's like, you know, it's like most of these people, the crazy thing is, most of these people, bruh, are literally chilling with the rest of the boys.
People fail to realize that phone calls work both ways.
Exactly.
It doesn't only work one way. And I 100% agree with you on that.
Bro,
when motherfucker turns around and tells me, yo, why don't you call me? Motherfucker, why don't you call me? It's that simple. You know what I'm trying to say?
If you feeling like left out or some shit like that, make a phone call. Bruh, like before it was like Faye and the noodle crew. Guess who they also chill with Gomer? Guess where they working now? Stroke Master, bruh. What about the people at the train diner? You know, Cammy, etc. I chill with them. They with us, you know. And fucking Moth, Joel, etc. Motherfucker, we go on boost with Kay and Rami and shit when they come through. You know what I'm saying? I make sure to try to get the boys in there.
I feel like a lot of people's mentality here's like the way to sum this bullshit up, right? I feel like a lot of people's mentality in the gang are, yo, everything has to be done with CG. And that's not the case, okay? Just because Kale turned around and say, yo, we need to start doing shit for the gang and repping up the gang to make sure we're sitting at a good spot, they take that literal and think that we should not be anything else with anybody else, and that's just the way it should be. And I think Kay needs to clarify that better to people, because I think like Kay's word is bond to people, and the minute he says something like that, they right away think like you can't do nothing else with anybody else in the city, which is 100% wrong, which is dumb.
That's sort of the vibe he was going on. Now he could say up and down, that's not what he said, but that was the vibe, know what I'm saying? And like you can't, like, you need to be chaperoned on all your shit. Like, bruh, like you know, and the thing that like I think really get me is the amount of shit I had to deal with the last week and a half. Like, I'm by myself, everybody gone. I had to go to static myself because nobody else was around, bruh. I got surrounded by their ass. I had to talk to their ass, right? I didn't sign up for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I did it anyway because I knew I had to do it with the crew. Like, what the fuck? We just get clack. I just walk around like hiding a fucking black suit or some shit like that. motherfucking what else? Like I don't know, like it crazy. Oh, the staying up late trying to hold down the warehouse, bro. You know, totally appreciated that. That like what he that shit mean a lot. I stayed the fuck awake till 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Tuggz, you
on
don't
that
have to
shit.
explain to me.
And then
what
I'm
you do
waking
for
up
the
the next
bro.
morning and I got this bitch ass motherfucker being like, yo, you ain't about the gang. Like, fuck out of here,
Listen,
dude.
you don't have to sit here and explain to me what you do for the gang to prove yourself to me, because we know what people do. We know the lengths that people go to, okay? You don't have to do that, okay? Trust me, I know what the fuck goes on. I know what goes on. I know what you do. I know you, bro, you're around fucking crackhead hours, right? Because you hold shit down for the gang. And that people are just too tunnel vision on what they see, and they think it's right, and that's all they believe in, and that's it. And that has to stop. Because if people are going to constantly think like this gang will go crumbling better than just bringing it up to where we have to be.
Exactly, bro. You asked me about the coke shit. That kind of why I didn't bring it up. Cause like after that conversation, right? And being told like, also, if you awake late, you need to tell me all the detailed moment you wake up. And I'm telling him, bro, I had to give a debrief pretty much to 8 individuals between last night and now. And I gave you a TLDR, right? If you had more questions, you can ask. Nothing's being hidden, bro. But I don't know what you don't know unless you ask, bro. Because when you talk to 8 people, you don't remember what the fuck you told to who. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even the shit I told you, like, I probably left some shit out. But that could, like, so much shit happen on a day to day. You know what I'm saying? And he was just on some,
for sure.
he was on some like, well, you told me that you were gonna bridge the gap, so you need to do that now. I'm like, are you fucking dumb, bro? Like, do you even hear yourself talking? Like, yeah, of course I'm gonna do that because I'm trying to help the gang. But what are you on about? Like this your job, and you better not fuck up shit. Like, fuck out of here, dude.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with having friends, people you do stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. I think the problem with Hutch is he took that crew word from that boy of yours too literal, that he thinks that you rather do stuff with that crew than your own crew, and you rather benefit from that crew than your own crew. And that has to stop, because that,
exactly.
I personally know that's not the case. Okay. And I know K knows that's not the case. Rami, I mean, and the whole thing that, like, the one thing I can't fucking stand is this whole OG bullshit. And like, we meme about it and stuff, but when it comes down to it, bro, everybody has an equal fucking say. You're in chain gang for a fucking reason. Everybody has an equal say on what goes on and what we should be doing and what happens on a daily. We shouldn't be at each other's fucking neck thinking this one's OG and that one's OG and this one has higher ranking. Bro, it's fucking nonsense at this point, because it shouldn't be that way. It should be where we all understand one another. We all come together as one. We all do things together. And that's how it needs to fucking be. The bullshit needs to stop.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm down to talk, but it needs some kind of like other motherfucker who can hear this, because I think like half the world going through it.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna call Hutch after I leave this meeting. After the storm, we're gonna have a sit down, me, you, and Hutch, and resolve this bullshit.
All right. Yeah, I'm down for that.
All right. I appreciate the talk and you filling me in on everything. I'll probably forget in 10 minutes because I'm old as fuck, but yeah.
I didn't, the one last thing, that motherfucker apparently was like just going on and on and on about this shit to other people in the crew instead of approaching me. And so.
And giving you a bad name. Yeah. I
exactly.
Get that.
And I'm just
that I don't fuck with.
Like, bro, you got an issue with me? Call me up, bro. Call me when it's an issue.